Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Baldur's Gate 2, The Shadows of Am, the Enhanced Edition. And we just defeated the final boss of the Diarne's Keep, and now we need to get back to Athkatla to have some items identified, to sell excess items, and to perhaps buy some items for my adventurers. I know that getting Imwin back is a high priority, but we still need Nalia for a little bit because there's another quest line that comes after this one where we can potentially get this castle as a stronghold. And it's been mentioned that there's also a paladin stronghold, but that's not really a stronghold. You can store items there, and there's quests that are generated from there, but you don't earn an income. It's not your stronghold. Whereas this, it becomes your stronghold that you can earn income, and that you also make decisions to make the peasants happy or not. And I think that's a good experience for Marcus, because he is a paladin, lawful good, so he wants to let these poor, oppressed peasants have a better life. And not that they're that oppressed. Obviously, the Lord Diarnes was a pretty decent sort, but with the troll attacks and the Lady Delcia Khan, I think they could do a little better, and that better is me, of course. Or Marcus, that is to say. So we're out of here. Pretty sure we've done all we need to do. Here, we've looked at everything, we've searched stuff. Yeah, we're good. So we are going to get out. The Umber Hulks are still there, but we'll figure that out.
Minsk, that tattoo on your face, does it have tribal significance? Or did some nursery's finger painting class assault you with blue pastels?
Oh, I'm so glad she's in the party. She's so entertaining.
I do not like the tone of your voice, Dark Elf. The face I have is the face the ladies love. Boo loves Minsk face too. Don't you, Boo? Don't you? Yes?
I also have to make some decisions whether I am going to replace Minsk now with the monk, or whether I'm going to wait till we get M1 back. I'm leaning toward waiting till we get M1 back, but the idea, I think, is you want the experience to be distributed such that the party you're going to end the game with are the ones that you have for the longest, so they get a lot of experience. And so I'm just not 100% sure on what I'm going to do there. And there's also some character quests that I want to explore that will cause me to have to drop somebody. Like, for example, there's a ranger called Valgiar who has a whole really cool quest line associated with him. And while I would not want him in my party for the long run, you need to have him in your party to do his quest. And so Minsk would be a good idea to drop for that moment. Now, I know you can tell adventurers just to wait for you, but once I get this stronghold situated, maybe I'll see if I can have Minsk just hang out at the stronghold. That would be ideal, so I don't lose him and I can pick him up later, but then I can add on a 5th or 6th party member to go do other things. And who stayed behind? What's your problem? Minsk. He's mad, I think, because I'm talking about him.
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, Boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop now.
Alright, if Viconia is tired, but nobody else is, so I'm not going to rest just to make her happy. Alright. Now, I don't know if there's anything we have to do here. Do we talk to anybody? Let's find out. Let's see if there's anybody standing around outside. Now that Torgal the Talkative has been defeated. Come on, guys. Ugh. Pathing AI. Come on.
It is done, isn't it? But what is left for... My father dead, my home in shambles. Someone put these creatures up to this. But who?
I feel as though my work is not done. I could not save your father, and I am sorry. Oh, of course. You have done just as asked, and I wish you well. I will see what there is to pay you, and then I will... Oh no. Might I ask you to? And tons of experience. No. No, it is foolish to think such things. I will pay you and return to the life that I must. What is it? There is no harm in asking. It is the matter of what is to become of me. My father, lord of this place, is dead. In the circles of nobility, the title of lord falls to the male heir. And what is it that you wish of me? I intend to leave. There is little else for me here. I am betrothed to a brat of a man who will certainly try to usurp control of this place from me. Perhaps it's best just to leave. My father always said you could tell a person by their actions, not their possessions. Quaint, but it will help me sleep at night. You do not wish to fight for your home? Is there nothing I can do? Hostility would only bring soldiers. They are not criminals, just repugnant. If you were more of a fighting sort... Oh, damn it, I thought paladins counted. Oh, well, this changes everything. You might have served as a figurehead, but you are not. No, I should go. Could I seek sanctuary or adventuring company? I yearn to go out among the needy and help them. Life was so sheltered here. That must be a change in the enhanced edition, because I know for a fact that when I first played this game many, many years ago when it first came out, I was a paladin. I'm always a paladin, and I got this key. This is disappointing. I am disappointed, game. Of course, Nalia, you can seek sanctuary with me if you'd like. The road is a hard life, though. Good then, I will go with you. It will be sad to see this place go to bad use, but I've no choice. I will not serve the Ronal family in their snobbish deals. Well, so much for that. So much for that. I was so looking forward to being the lord of this keep. And I am a fighting sort. I'm the son of a god, for crying out loud. Bad choice, Nalia. Bad choice. Stupid game. But Viconia has leveled up. And how about a point in Flail? Oh, we can't. Dang. Maybe next level? What level is she? 9. Okay, so she's still relatively young. And okay, she's leveled up. So let's pick her out some new spells. Another healing spell is good. What's this? Spiritual Hammer? No, her weapons are good enough as it is. In fact, I'm going to get rid of Flame Blade as well. And instead, Barkskin. That's an option, certainly. We have enough hold persons. Aid. What does Aid do again? Benefits of a Bless spell and a special bonus of additional hit points for the duration of the spell. I like it. Let's get rid of a whole person, too. 2 is enough. No alignment. Worthless. Chant. When the chant spell is completed, all the priest's allies within the area effect gain +1 bonus to attack rolls. Oh, I like that. We'll take that. And draw upon Holy Might. I like it. That's good for Viconia, too, because she doesn't have very much might to draw upon. Are we good here? I don't think we have anything new. Unholy Blight. Okay, the skeleton was of moderate use. It really wasn't that great. I might trade him in for another healing spell, to be honest. Spell Magic. What's this? Cure Disease. That might be good to have, but it's situational. I don't necessarily want it on her all the time. Visibility Purge makes it... That's a good idea. Assuming none of my characters are invisible. Huh. Makes everybody strong. Randomly Wander. That's actually a pretty smart spell, too. Glyph of Warding. Interesting idea, but no. Let's go with this. Let's see if we can't control some people's minds. It might have too high of a save that at her level she's not really able to use it on much, or if she can use it, it's on something weak that we don't really care about anyway. But you never know. Alright, what do we have here? Lesser Restoration, that came in handy. Cure Serious, and Negative Plane Protection. I could trade this out for another healing spell, simply because again, it's situational. You don't need it all the time, and maybe I can ready it when we fight a creature that has some kind of negative plane. Skills or abilities, but I just don't know. We'll leave it as it is. And finally, what's True saying? All hostile illusion phantom spells will be dispelled. That's useful in some situations. Slay living. The problem is this would only work on a weak creature, I'm sure. So anything that I really need help killing, this won't do any good on. Mass Cure, that's pretty smart. Raise Dead. Not too useful, considering I'm not going to let anyone die. Cure Critical. That's actually pretty smart. Chaotic Commands is also good. Creating a champion. 9th level priest would confer a Thaco bonus of 3 to the target. She could self-cast that, but I need her to have strength all the time, not just temporarily. She's going to have to wear heavier armor. Greater Command. Righteous Magic? That's a really weird spell for an evil Dark Elf to have. Juggernaut of Destruction. 1 temporary hit point per level to caster, 1 point of strength every 3 levels, so she get 3 strength. Causes every successful hit to inflict maximum damage. I like that. Flame Strike. That's a good offensive spell. Failure means the creature sustains blah blah blah. Alright, let's go with that instead of healing. I might change my mind and want healing later, but for right now that sounds good. And Nira. Level you up as well. I cannot give you a proficiency. And I don't think you actually gain anything technically, because we need to memorize spells. Yeah, we don't have any known level 5 spells. So, if I get any, I will give them to you. Certainly, I might have some. I have plenty of spells lying around inside our spell book. This is not going to be a very action-packed episode. This is mainly me just reorganizing my party and getting things settled. Let's see what kind of spells we have here. Domination. That's a level 5 spell. Control the actions of any creature while the spell is cast. Alright. We can't move it to backpack because she's full. I think Jahira is the one holding the gems. No, she's ammo. Nira, are you gems? Yes, you are. Okay, and it makes sense to give the wands to Nira as well, because she has the identifying object. Okay, let's try this again. So Domination's level 5. Flame Arrow, I think she already has. So Domination to backpack. Fire Glove and Vulnerability. I think Nira already has that. What does the green mean? That she personally can't... I have an idea. Let's just give it to Nira. So I think maybe green means she already no, she has Minor Globe of Invulnerability. She has fire. Okay, so maybe green is spells that she does not have, but could. Vocalize. Can cast without having any noise. That's useful. Burning Hands. I guess she doesn't have it. We have plenty of that, sure. Protection from normal weapons. Good spell. Is that level 5? It is. Breach. Level 5. Certainly. Let's start with that. Okay. Alright, she's getting lots and lots of fun spells. We don't need... Well, I mean, she doesn't have Flame Arrow. Might as well, I guess, since we have 2 of it. Anything else I have 2 of? What's Spell Thrust? With this spell is cast at a target creature, it will dispel all the spell protections. Oh, I like that, sure. Is that level 3? Well, we'll take it. What's minor spell turning? Which causes spells cast against wizard to rebound. Situational, but okay. Alright, lovely. So, let's go to level 5. Let's go with protection against normal weapons. Oh, it's only the caster. That's one way it becomes weak. Spell turning. That's good too, but I think this is the one we really want, is breach. And we'll do this one, sure. Okay, cool. That's all for now. I might add some more spells off camera, but we've been doing quite a lot of spell adding, and let's at least make it back to Athkatla. Oh, and Nalia leveled up too. Not sure how, but that's cool. What can she do? No proficiencies. She can't add any thief abilities, which is a damn shame, and that's all I'm going to do with you. I'm not teaching you any new spells. If you will not give me your castle, then I certainly will not give you my time. And that's me speaking, the player, not obviously the character, who would, of course, give her his time for any reason, at any time. Wish there was a way to fast travel from one part of a scene to another when there are no enemies. Oh, hi! Hi, where did you come from? Alright, Marcus. Do your thing. Minsk. Oh, actually, Minsk is auto-set to do... Who's this? Jahira? Why not? Laconia is tired, but full of health. Nalia is just going to mind her own business. And Nira... Magic missile him. Okay, but you don't have to get right next to him to do that. That's certainly unnecessary. Alright. And trolls are suddenly not so much of a problem anymore. Not that they were an incredible problem before. Okay. And we can leave. Back down. I know, guys. I know. You're tired. Well, Viconia's tired. In fact, she's so tired, she's just standing right there. Come on, Viconia. Hurry up. Nira wants to get out of here. She's charging to the front. There's Nalia. And Viconia? There she is. Alright. Let us leave this place. I never want to see it again, since it cannot be mine. Oh, look at all these dead people. That's rather disheartening. Maybe we'll find some creatures to attack here on the way out, since we haven't explored this part yet. Or not. And back to Athkatla. Let's go to... Let's go to the inn first.
Hello, friends. Might I have a word away from the ears of others? I would impart a fine bit of business your way.
Would you now? And what might that be?
Well, truthfully, it is not for me to say. At least, not in full measure. My mistress would have words with you about concerns you have no doubt developed on your own.
Okay.
She has watched you for a time, though she is not the only one. Those that you are asked to trust spy as openly or more so, and she offers a solution to your problems of privacy, among others.
Okay.
She is worthy of your trust. If you feel worthy of hers, come to the graveyard district in the near future, and she will speak her offer. Make your visit after the sky has darkened. She will not be there before then.
Okay, so let me understand this. You want me to trust you, but the only way I can meet with your leader is to go to a graveyard at night. Yeah, that seems really legit, Valen, or Valen. Such an unseemly place. Why should the meeting be so inaccessible?
Questions, questions. All will be discussed in proper course. Meet where discussed, and you will have your answers. Think on it, but the door is closing soon. Do not delay too long. Farewell.
Look at all these buildings and people. Baldur's Gate was huge, but this place makes it look like my hamlet back in the High Forest.
Impressive, isn't it?
Very. There seems to be no end to the things you can do. Not like the High Forest.
I mean, there was lots to do, but most of it was pretty dull. There weren't all these people milling around. You don't talk much about the High Forest. It was lonely?
You could doze off there, wake up, and not know where you were or how long you'd been asleep. It was like the rest of the world had stopped.
The trees and animals were still there, obviously, but they never paid much attention, until I started accidentally burning things down, of course. It was the purest kind of lonely. And was feeling that way good or bad?
Neither entirely. More good than bad, I think. I was banished because I didn't fit in. Well, that and burning things.
But I did fit in a way. That pure kind of lonely, that solitude. I always think about that. Want it, good or bad. It's who I am. Is it?
It is right now. Who knows how the Nera of the future will think.
We're gonna find out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, we have a situation developing where someone would like to meet us at the graveyard. We still, of course, need to rest and have our items identified, but certainly if this person could help us find Imoen, then Marcus would like to check it out. So, thank you so much for watching. Once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. Have a good one.